Hey everyone across the multiverse here. In this video, we are going to discuss about one of the best written Demon Slayer characters and someone who has been hated for a long time for obvious reasons but will now be becoming one of the most fan favorite characters in all of Demon Slayer. And that character name is Akaza. Since the new Demon Slayer movie has been released and everyone is loving it and everyone is loving the character, if you have not watched the movie, then please skip this video right now, save it for watch it later, and then first watch the movie and then watch this video, because obviously there will be spoilers related to the movie. And I hope you will like the video. So before we start, please make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the like button and share this video if you want to, because I want subscribers and supporters, and obviously these are videos I love to make, so that's why I'm making this video also. So let's get started. So first of all, we will have to understand how his powers work. Akaza is basically a martial artist who has been trained for hundred of years, and obviously if a genius prodigy like Akaza is given hundred of years to fight and train, then obviously his skill level, his martial art level is obviously off the chart. Basically his blood demon art is constructive death, and this blood demon art is one of the most dangerous blood demon art we have seen in the whole Demon Slayer like franchise itself. And not despite of that, he has insane strength and speed. He basically was toying with Kyojuro, who is like one of the strongest Hashiras, the Flame Hashira, despite people thinking it was an even fight. But in reality, people who have watched the movie or people who have read the manga, they know that he was basically just toying with him and he just wanted him to become a demon. So that's why he was basically delaying the fight to thinking that the Kyojuro might become a demon at one point, in the fear of that. But we know the Kyojuro, the god himself, there is nothing like losing and there is nothing like dying for him. They live, the legends never die, and Kyojuro proved himself that despite in the face of death, he is not going to sell his morals and become a demon just so that he can live more. And this was one of the things that broke Akaza, because he could not like make someone tap him becoming a demon, which is something a lot of and most of the people would have done, but Kyojuro the god didn't. Anyway, we are not here to fanboy Kyojuro, even though he deserves a video of his own, and I might make some one in future. So let's get back to the topic, which is Akaza. And basically his constructive that is one of the most dangerous, because he has shockwaves punches that he can throw away from a distance, which makes him a deadly opponent, because this way you have to bypass his punches and attack him there, which makes it extremely hard, because obviously in order to kill, especially for demon slayers who fight with blade, in order to kill the demon they need to come close and kill them with the sun blade, like with the blade. And that's why one of the reasons this whole art is very dangerous and make it very hard to defeat Akaza, because in the end you first have to get close to him in order to defeat him, but his shockwave punches make sure that you stay away from him. And another thing that makes him extremely hard is his technique development, compass needle. This is something that you must have seen when he basically takes a stand and there is a compass around him. This is a technique which allows him to sense the opponent through their fighting spirit, which is something fighting spirit is something that almost all characters have, because obviously if you are fighting you will have the spirit to fight for it, as you won't be the one fighting and you will just be like the one getting killed. This can only be bypassed by someone like Yorichi or someone like Tanjiro, who has the selfless state, which is like putting yourself in like a state where you feel nothing, like kind of something like Gojo when he went honored one, where he was feeling nothing and there was no emotion and nothing, basically clearing your mind like you live in sky or some, basically getting high and stuff. I think doing cocaine will probably put you in this state. And so this is basically the state that the only state which can make sure that you are undetectable by his compass needle, and which is only has been achieved by two characters we have seen, which is one of the strongest not one of the strongest, the strongest character in the entire series, Yorichi, and the main character Tanjiro. So now we are going to discuss like how good his regeneration and durability. We have already seen how his durability is managed to fight Kyojuro, one of the strongest demon slayers in the whole demon slayer franchise, and he was basically toying with him. So I don't think we really need to tell you how strong his durability is. He never got cut and all of that. Obviously he got cut many times, but every time their ability to regenerate was so good. His ability to regenerate was so good that he actually immediately regenerating his limbs, and which just shows how insane of his regenerating abilities is, that he does not even need to wait a lot of time and stuff, and he does not have to wait and push energy. His demon, because he is a demon, his regenerative abilities are so strong that he can regenerate limbs and all of that stuff within few seconds, which makes him almost impossible to kill. And the biggest and the most powerful thing about him is that he is one of the only two demons we have seen, not only two, or actually one of the only three demons who has shown the power to regenerate their own head despite being cut. I know he did die even after regenerating, but that was only because he lost the will to fight. It was not because he could not regenerate his head. He only lost because he basically lost the ability to fight when he saw his dead wife, and realized that he does not want to be like that one. So in simple words, the only reason Akaza is even dead because he wanted to die, and if he didn't want to die, we would have lost our MC as well as another goat Gyu. So this was how strong is he. Now if we put him in front of other characters like Demon Slayer, he basically murders every Demon Slayer alive except Yorichi. The only one that can defeat him is Yorichi, and that guy will just one shot him. That's not even a question. The second only person that ever stand a chance against him in the Tri series is the god himself. Tanjiro. Basically, Tanjiro, and as well as Gyome actually. The Stone Hashira. He is the only one that can fight Tanjiro at the end of the power, and Gyome at his full power are the only two other than Yorichi that can fight Akaza, but they still won't win because the author has clearly stated that no demon slayer can defeat the upper three moons in a 1-to-1 fight. And in order to defeat them, we have already seen how they play out, and in future you will see out how the upper moon 1 and upper moon 2 die, as well as the king himself. In against of all the upper moons, he basically murders everyone except upper moon 1 and upper moon 2, because they both are very strong. They are both stronger than him, as since we have already seen that upper moon 1 basically toyed with Akaza himself, and upper moon 2 basically joined the demon slayer later. They joined the demons later, the upper moons later, but he managed to quickly outrack him, and this already shows why the upper moon 2 is way stronger than him. And one of the reasons is that upper moon 2 eat women, and which provide a lot of nutrition because of the baby and everything they had, and basically the biology and stuff. But while Akaza don't, and the reason is wife, because of that Akaza neither hits women, neither damages them, neither murder them, as long as we have seen. Like, we don't know if he does or not, but we have never seen him, and he does not kill them. We at least know that. We are not sure if he does not hurt them or damage them out, but I think he probably does if they don't let him go. But we have never, but we know that he does not kill women, and this is one of the reasons why Akaza is so loved by females and the woman of the Demon Slayer fans, basically because he does not hit a woman, which also something that puts him show his moral code, that despite being a demon and despite being a murderer for hundreds of years, he still has some humanity in him left. He is not just like a demon anymore, which is some of the demons, especially one demon which we'll know in future has basically lost it, except Muzan. So yeah, this was the video, and I hope you liked the video. And if you liked the video, please make sure to subscribe my channel and hit the like button, and let me know which topic do you want me to make a video on next. I will probably make a video on Tanjiro, but not right now, probably in the end of times, like not my life or the earth, in the end of times of the Demon Slayer, when this movie comes, which is probably like next year or something. So yeah, bye bye.